Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be taking a look at the new Geargia support that's coming out relatively soon, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, they're getting a new XYZ monster. Unfortunately, we do not know the effect of this monster. It is a rank 3 monster. It's something XG. I have a feeling the G stands for something related to his gun. You can see in the picture he's got a huge gun. I think that it has something to do with popping cards, whether you're banishing a Geargia or detaching to pop one card, because you can see the destruction in the background as well, but we'll just have to wait to see what the actual effect is. Next up we have Geargia Attacker, which is a really interesting card because it has really low defense. But anyways, its effect is once per turn you can change this card into face down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, you can destroy splash/trap cards on the field up to the number of Geargia monsters you control, except this card. So yeah, obviously with the bad defense, I don't think you'll be setting him too often, but you know, Geargias do happen to play a lot of traps. So at first I was thinking, okay, maybe if you set like deep prisons, bottomlesses, you know, you set this card, you just deep prison, bottomless, whatever, your opponent's monster, and then you flip him up and you get a free +1. Not bad at all. Plus he has 1900 attack. Keep in mind though, he doesn't count himself, so you're gonna have to normal summon or special summon another Geargia monster, and then you can start popping some back rows. But be aware of torrential tribute. That can cost you a game if you happen to spam a whole bunch of stuff on the field. Then you flip up a Geargia attacker. But generally you get a lot of little quick advantage with Geargias anyway, so it might not matter. Next up, I was thinking that you can combo with Pinpoint Guard. Maybe you just bring it back, and obviously it couldn't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Then you flip it, use its effect to flip itself face down, and then you flip it back face up that turn, and then you can just pop one. I don't know if it'll be viable, but you know, I figure it was just there to mention if someone wanted to try it out and see if it did well. Next up, there is MK3, which actually is awesome. You know, Geargia Gear is a card where it's really good, but unfortunately you have to play this guy over here, Geargano, because the other target is just the other MK, and MK3 is actually going to be very viable. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out his effect. So, it's a level 3, easily brought up by Geargia Gear, and when this card is special summoned by the effect of a Geargia card, you can special summon one Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position, except for himself, and its effects are negated. And you can only use the effect of MK3 once per turn, and you cannot special summon any monsters during the turn you activate this effect except for Geargia monsters. So one thing I do want to mention is Geargigant is not a Geargia monster, which is really unfortunate. Otherwise there'd be a lot of crazy synergy that you can actually use with that deck, but yeah, that's kind of unfortunate with that effect, because usually when players play the Geargia Gear they end up making an X, so yeah, keep that in mind as well. But you know, this card is definitely just better than Geargano. No one really uses Geargano for its effect. It very rarely ever gets used, but you know, sometimes you just need that level 4 and then it's there for that. But generally this card is just a bad card to draw if you have played Geargia Gear and you maxed out on 3 of these and then 3 of the MKs that is already out. Yeah, it's not good to draw him, let's put it that way. So here's the picture of the new box that's coming out. I'm not sure exactly what comes in this box. This might only be an OCG thing, but I figure I do also want to mention that MK2, I don't know if it's coming in like ultra rare, some type of special edition pack that they're releasing, but it shows that Geargigant X, which is probably the only expensive card in Geargias, other than Geargia Armor. Everything else is like commons and rares. Actually, this card is super too, but it's a very inexpensive card. But yeah, Geargigant X is getting reprinted probably in that whatever OCG pack tin. I don't know if you want to call it some type of box, but anyways, I do want to mention that that does not mean that we will even get this in the TCG. That also doesn't even mean that we will get a reprint of Geargia X. I mean, look at freaking Arcanite Magician. That card has not had a reprint. I know it's not really that relevant in the metagame, but the thing is, you know, sometimes, you know, we just never get those reprints. I mean, it's been so long since we gotten a reprint of Vajrayana, right? I mean, where's that reprint of Vajrayana? But like I said, guys, if you have Geargia X's right now and you're looking to get rid of them, you could technically hold on to them, and if we don't get this reprint, you can, you know, definitely make a profit. If you hold on to them, it gets reprinted, obviously, you'll probably lose out on a couple bucks, but nonetheless, it is going to be a good thing to get all this Geargia support, because the deck is not bad at all. I mean, Geargias are a really good deck, and they've topped multiple YCSs. So if you're looking to play a slow deck that has the potential to OTK, Karakuri Geargia is actually pretty good. Just watch out for Max C, because that can definitely ruin a lot of your combos. But yeah, new Geargia XYZ coming out. I'm not sure the effect, like I said, but I'll put it in the description box below once we actually find out the effect. Hopefully this card will be good. It won't be like the new Gravekeeper card that came out and we're like, what? That's not even going to be relevant. But who knows? Maybe we'll figure out some combo with that Gravekeeper anyways. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Asian Eyes signing out.